don't know enough about computer technology.
Well, even if you just had like one of those, what are they, the little dongles or whatever they're called,
thumb drive.
a thumb drive, and you injected it into the computer, that could hold a virus that could destroy the entire system.
Right, but I mean, at the same time, some programmer would have to write that particular virus.
Right. You would definitely have to have people who are computer savvy would be the most important people.
Key individuals in this particular resistance movement.
In the resistance, yes, but probably
overall,
right.
for potential endgame victory,
right?
They would be the most key. However, you are still going to have the grunts like me and you. Let's be honest, we're going to be grunts in this thing.
Yeah,
we're probably going to wind up dying.
More than likely, yeah. I think the only people that are surviving are the ones that are working with the machine.
Okay, well, would you work with the machines?
I mean,
would you at least pretend and act like you're working with machines?
See, here's the question: Are we not already considering ourselves slaves in one way or another, subjugated to the country and the politicians and the law?
Expand on that. What do you mean?
What I exactly as I said, are we not already working under some other thing that we can't completely control?
Well, I mean, we've been working under that premise for 250 years.
You're right. So how would it be any different that an artificial intelligence would basically be controlling our world and using us?
Because it wouldn't be a human being
to fuel itself.
It wouldn't be a human being.
Is an artificial intelligence worse than a human being?
I don't know. I haven't done enough research on this. This is, kind of like...
It's only using us...
Newfangled territory.
It's only using us to provide itself the ability to succeed and survive.
Well, I would have to assume that the goal of the artificial intelligence in this, particular scenario, it would be, to create more, energy and power and, expand its reach.
Right.
Over, resources and whatnot.
I agree. And it behooves the machine to make its subjugants happy or to have it beneficial to them as well.
Okay. Now, obviously, I talked about the court. Well, I mean, obviously, I said it was going to be, a solo effort in the beginning.
Right.
Setting off the EMP device at the AI core. Do you foresee that there is a possibility for, small victories, at their, potential, energy harvesting facilities that I assume that they're probably going to have to set up in order to keep powering whatever they use for power, for their, cyborg?
I would assume that an intelligent form, especially as a machine, has the know and ability to realize that it's going to need more than one source of energy, more than one type of energy. I believe that it's obviously going to want nuclear power, it's going to want solar power, it's going to want wind power, and in reserves it's going to want fuel power, as in gasoline and diesels and stuff like that. I believe that any intelligent being on this earth is going to realize that you're going to need a wide array of different types of energy best suited for the energy
Keep going. No, I love it.
Best suited for the environment that it's in.
Yes. So
therefore, it's going to need all the wide arrays of energies around the world, and it's going to need people or other machines to operate and activate and mine and all the things that it needs to survive and to become more powerful and more able to defend itself.
That's a fair assessment, I would say.
So it is going to need people at first. It 100% will need people until it can find a way.
Okay.
And if you make it so that it does not feel threatened whatsoever, then it's going to allow you to continue living alongside of it, just as cohabitant.
Right, but I mean that also kind of fills in the 50-year gap between
Right.
Judgment Day and maybe we actually know when what actually just happened.
How do we know that there isn't a portion of the world that maybe it decides that certain countries in the world are not needed, and maybe there is a heaven on earth style place that it works in coexistence with, and just decides that the rest of the countries and the rest of the portions and maybe continents of the world are not necessary for survival and existence, and is only a threat to its ability to live,
to its self, you would
right?
say.
And there is a heaven on earth where people and machines are both living
in harmony. Ooh. I don't even know how to respond to that. Yeah, I don't know.
See,
I got nothing on that one. Sorry.
You always want to say like there's a definite. Are we gonna win? And I think
it's human nature to always assume that yes, we will win in the long run.
Right.
However, when it comes to something that doesn't have a lifespan, in particular, that's when it starts getting difficult.
I think there's different types of winning.
Is there a particular, lifespan on these machines because of their, battery or energy life? So on and so forth, whatnot?
I think, and we already stated that. That there's only one artificial intelligence.
Right, but
everything.
the guerrilla war would be against their energy supply. That's where it would be.
I agree. All right. I think the guerrilla war, at some point, is going to find that there is no actual way to win.
I don't know. I refuse to accept defeat, personally.
Well, then you are the existential threat to its survival that needs to be eliminated.
Well, guess what? That's why I am volunteering to drive the EMP device up to the fucking AI and set it off. Whatever happens, happens.
Here we go. We have John Connor sitting here next to me. The first interview with John Connor.
Just so you know, I am from 2060. Or 2022.
You've come back.
Whatever.
You've come back from the future
Back to the Future. That's another great time travel movie. But yes.
So I don't.
And my name is not John Connor. It's Greg Smith. Guess what? It's way more fucking original.
I don't even know where we go from here. This is gonna be a hard one to break up into pieces because I think we are all over the places.
Now, actually, I kept it with the timer and everything. I kept it pretty solid, so I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know down in the comments below whether you will join the resistance against the AI revolution,
or if you would work with the artificial intelligence for heaven on
pussies. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm of course Gregor Guy.
My name is Casey.
This has been episode 28 of the Bangcast, Surviving the Robot Apocalypse.
Thank you.
Guess what? I'm doing it. I don't know about you, but I'm surviving.
I'm making a better world.
Depending upon my suicide mission. We'll see. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen out there watching, enjoy the rest of your week.